Hey, it's Jennifer Sparks. I'm going to be your tour guide today. We are in Orlando, Florida. We are currently in the Disney World area heading to the Yacht and Beach Club. I want to share this breakfast and this day with you. This is the best value in Disney World. This video is filmed January 2024. This was part of our road trip. We were bringing our daughter Star, our youngest one, back to Florida. My two daughters used to work in Disney World, and then COVID happened and Disney closed, and they both came home. My daughter Sky still lives in Connecticut with us, but my daughter Star wanted to go back to Florida, so here we are. We're going to be having breakfast today at Ale and Compass. Ale and Compass is open to the general public. If you have a reservation, you have no problem coming in and parking. I'm traveling today with my husband Kelly, my daughter Sky, and my youngest daughter Star. The reason we love this place so much is it is great food and it's a great value. You order one entree and then you get the buffet first. It's a pretty nice organized buffet too. It comes like all the items come in like little cups. Here's a little sample of what it looks like. It's just nice. You just go and you pick what you want to try, and then by the time you eat that, then you get your entree. It's a whole lot of food for a really reasonable price. Great way to fill up before a big Disney day. I would highly recommend getting reservations. I believe they call it priority seating if you are going to come here, especially if you're going to drive, because you'll have no problems getting in and parking. It's crazy. This video has been sitting in my editor now for about 6 months, but it's Mother's Day today, and I kind of felt like I kind of want to hang out with my kids if I'm going to be editing a video. So I thought this video would be really appropriate. And a very happy Mother's Day to all of you mothers out there. If you're new to my channel, my name is Jennifer Sparks. I travel a lot and I make videos about videos that I look for when I'm traveling to help others make better plans for themselves in the future. I had the Eggs Benedict, which was excellent. Have you ever ate at the Ale and Compass? Where is your favorite place to have breakfast in Disney World? Very large portions. Also in this video, I'm going to show you on what to do if you don't really want to spend a day in Disney World. If you don't have the money or you just don't want to go, we're going to show you how we Disney. Once you're at the resorts, there's really no reason to even run out of there. Hang out for a little bit. We love dining at the Ale and Compass at the Yacht and Beach Club because it's on the Disney Boardwalk. And this is a great place to go for walks. And it's totally free. The rest of this day is going to cost us no money, zero. I'm going to take you for a walk around the boardwalk, and then I'm going to take you over to the Epcot entrance where the Disney Skyliner, gondolas, whatever those things are called. We're going to go for a ride on the Skyliner. The day's a little windy. I'm a little nervous, but it's a free thing to do, and it's a kind of a really cool experience. I'm going to take you on there. We're going to get off. We're going to go check out Disney's Riviera, and then we're going to head back over to this direction. This video is going to be about 12 minutes long. It's basically just you hanging out with me and my family. Like I mentioned, today is Mother's Day and my daughter Star is back in Connecticut visiting me, and I'm having a really great time. It's so nice to see her again. She likes to travel all the time. I wonder where she gets that from. What a thing to inherit. But the boardwalk is a really lovely choice if you're looking for something easy. You could just take a walk. You could go to dinner. You know, they have ice cream, little snack shops. It's just like getting a little dose of Disney without paying a huge entrance fee. There are no rides, but you can see the Epcot fireworks here from night. I've done that before. But once you're in here, you could just stroll around and get that Disney magic without the high price tag and without the crowds. Right now, we're passing Boardwalk Resorts. If you're wondering why I'm not going into Disney World, I've done it. I've been there. I've had the season passes. I know everything in that park inside and out. In fact, when the kids were small, we used to go there all the time. We had season passes, and that's probably why they wanted to work there when they got old enough. Both of them started their Disney World experience being part of the Disney College program. Initially, it was a 6-month internship, which turned into another 6 months, and then another 6 months. Then eventually they were hired for full-time work there. It was so bittersweet for me. I was so happy for them, thrilled for them, but then so sad for me, mostly because I lived to be a mother. That was my goal in life, was to be a mom, and they were both leaving me. And secondly, I wanted to go too. I was like, I want to live in Orlando and work at Disney World. Sky started her Disney career over at Epcot in sanitation, and she actually really liked that, working in Future World. And she got switched to Magic Kingdom on another term. She was working at Casey's Corner and Tomorrowland. They had the dessert buffet during the fireworks. I forget what that's called. She was working that. And then eventually she got hired full-time working reception front desk at Pop Century and Coronado Springs. My youngest daughter, Star, started her Disney career college program over in Star Wars. She was on the opening team. That was really exciting for her. She loved that. Then she got switched over to the Magic Kingdom and worked in some quick serve restaurants, including Gaston's Tavern. And then she got into Belle's Castle. She received a position at Be Our Guest. She was so excited. And then COVID happened. Most people at that point were running to the stores for supplies and running for shelter in their homes. And I was booking a flight to Orlando. I'm like, if there's something bad going on, I want to be with my children, So that's how my channel started, because I was down in Florida for a long time. Everything was closed. I'm like, let me start making videos because I'm like really bored here. I stayed at Westgate Lakes, which is a timeshare, for 6 weeks. They kept canceling my flights actually to go home to Connecticut. I'm like, well, let me book another week. The rates were so cheap. This is my daughter, Sky.
But we could just hop on it and go right around.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's just do it.
Sky is currently back in Connecticut. She works with my husband, Kelly, in his 3-season landscaping company. She is a jewelry designer. She crafts her own rings especially. And she also has her own business where she sells vintage clothing, mostly Y2K and 90s. She's also in a rock band. She's a musician. She plays pretty much every instrument, and she sings as well. Plays in New York City a lot. Now I'm going to take you on the Disney Skyliner. Okay, I guess we're really doing this. I was a little concerned because it was a really windy day, but it was fine. My daughter Star moved back to Florida after Disney reopened and worked for Epcot for a little while. She was in the culinary department, mostly working at the festivals and in France. I believe that is France right over there. Speaking of France, and this is new news, we are going to be all going to France. We're going to be going to Disneyland in December. I'm so excited. Now we're getting off the Skyliner. We're going to be going to the Riviera.
Where are we going, Sky?
We're going to stop off at the Riviera.
Riviera.
All of this is free. It hasn't cost us anything to do any of this. The Disney Riviera is relatively pretty new, and it's pretty nice. I have stayed at many Disney resorts, but I've never stayed at this one.
Hi, family.
After working in the culinary area at Epcot for a while, Star decided to come home and regroup. It was nice having her home. She was here probably for over a year, and now she's back in Florida. Winter came, she got cold. She's like, I'm going back to Orlando. She's currently working in a restaurant and having a blast. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm not sure if anybody's even going to watch this. It was just basically my home video that I decided to, put some of my story in here. I'm still not sure what my YouTube channel is about. I'm still trying to figure that out. On the surface, it looks like my channel is mostly about resort tours and casinos and my stays at hotels. And it is. It totally is. But I think it's deeper than that. I think it's more travel motivation, trying to show people different places to go, giving people the strength to travel alone. I was at points in my life terrified to leave my house. I could barely drive a car. I had so much anxiety. And now I go and I travel all over the place all by myself, and it took a lot of strength and a lot of power to do that, a lot of inner self-work. So I think maybe in a way my channel's sort of about that as well, trying to come up with the right word. I think inspire people to do the same, to make the best of your life, to go for the things you want. You really need to research where you want to go, and you need to plan that trip. You need to book it, you need to pack your bags, and you need to go. Nothing was going to keep me down from seeing my kids during COVID. That was the start for me. The government told me I had to close my business. People told me I needed to stay home and wear a mask and not go anywhere. And I'm like, you know what? I'm hopping on a plane and I'm going to be with my children. That's where I want to be. And that was the start of all of this for me. If you are still with me, I thank you very much. This is your host and your tour guide, Jennifer Sparks. Just trying to bring a little light into everybody's darkness. Always remember to be good to yourself and kind to others, and safe travels to you.